The guys, the boys who made it all the way to the grand finals back at the Pro League just days ago, now looking to get off to a rip-roaring start here for IEM New York. But right now, it's NUKE as they move into this A site on the Chaos side. Jonji holding off main, dinks up Jacob, and the bomb already down. Vanity taking a fight from atop the silo. Now, a nade will find Leaf, but Jonji is still racking up a body count here in main. They drop in from the heavens. They get into the site, but Vanity overwhelms them, and Chaos gonna find the pistol here, keeping 4 alive, not taking damage on a lot of them either, so that's some very, very cheap reinvestments here for the Chaos side. That's gonna allow a lot of AKs to come out into this first buy round.
Yeah, this is a great map for Chaos. It's one they pick into pretty much every single series, and 100 Thieves, like they've had their troubles on it against Chaos. They've had their inconsistencies, so I'm excited to see what we get from these two guys on this map.
One of the weirder things is, like, 100 Thieves, they were on like a 4-map loss streak on this one, and then, like, you know, they kind of turned it around a bit since then, winning their last 2 matchups here on Nuke. Curious if that's going to be like a sign that maybe they can pick something up here. Because I feel like, you know, if that wasn't called into question, I would have Chaos as the heavy, heavy favorites here on Nuke. Such a good map for them. The Deagle and Jacob. Only good for 1. Azza. Inside of the site. Gonna close decon door. Trapping himself in here with Chaos. Leaf. Tag low, but Liaz not able to find him with the Deagle. JKS slowly but surely moving into the ramp room. Look at Zeppa. This guy is the Nuke wizard in my mind. He really is. Like, don't know what it is about him on this map, but he seems to love it. JKS. Pressured. This man, don't know how he's still alive, but he is. All right, JKS. All right, we're interested. Gonna get the AK and get the hell out of there. Now, where does he run so that he lives? Does he live here?
Yeah. Oh, actually, it's a deep plant.
Yeah.
That's a good point, Harry. That's a good point. Usually when it's back solo, you're fine. But yeah, he's going to live. It's going to be okay.
Well, because I know, man, like the B-site nuke is always a really weird one for me to like guess the bomb radius.
Well, remember that clip of Flusher? I think it was Clone. We saw him and he was on B. He got off the bomb with like 4 seconds left. He runs. He's not even at the ramp and he survives, so like half health. You know, it's kind of weird. I don't even understand the bomb at times. Like, it can be so far on some maps and so little on others.
I feel like horizontally, it's got no distance here, but like vertically, you know, like you can be heaven and like go into CT and still take like 30 damage. But then, you know, you can also just be in the site and be like, yeah, I took 22 and I feel great.
Hero AK here for 100 Thieves. What can it do? Can it carry them through? Chaos have thrown the cross smokes and they're going to move outside with a few. And it's here at the back. With the bomb as well, patrolling the lobby. Now, he can't hang around here. It's normal to have a lurker inside of T-spawn or lobby when you go for these outside control rounds, but you don't want the bomb being that guy. What if you get caught on your own? JKS, as the smoke phase, catches Leaf, who gets caught on the fence by the looks of things. Zeppa and Raph will open up. Remember, only pistols around this gun, but Azza's grabbed one from Secret, and he can pounce from the sidelines. Good spray. And this eco, it might get won by 100 Thieves. Now, the bomb being in lobby on its own was actually a blessing in disguise because the rest of these T's dead outside is giving Vanity a plant. MAC-10V rifles, but no armor on Azza. SMG going to churn through him. He's rapping lobby, trying to figure out where these CTs are coming from.
And this is where we get the big question answered, right? What's worth more, years of friendship and teamwork or some cat ears on a headset? It's Vanity taking on the duo of JKS and Azza. Over here in the hut, oh, he's got a Molotov. That is the ultimate middle finger. LOL XD, nice defuse, guys. They can't get on it. And without kits, there's just not time. So the answer is one cat-eerie boy is able to pick up the 3rd round for Chaos in the 1v2.
Oh, he's got to run. Yeah, he's just fine. We'll figure it out one day, maybe, Harry. 3-0 for Chaos. Yeah, that's a round they should have won anyway, right? Like, that got uncomfortably close. Never should have been the 2-on-1, and the perfect timing on that Molotov as the other one expired. Pops it down, wins the round. And 100 Thieves coming in with guns nonetheless. They've done some good damage in that round, and now they can capitalize on it. Push the money out of the pockets of Chaos, rather, not Complexity.
Complexity now making their appearance as the third team in the server. We're going to be putting them in the NPC role to get things started here.
Orbs on Grat as well. Pushing on the ramp room. That's going to leave outside pretty open for the taking. Spray from heaven won't connect. Chaos get down towards B with a lot of players. All the players, in fact. And so what will the rotations look like for 100 Thieves? Grat coming down from ramp. No one else dropping yet. Still waiting for those smokes to fade. It's going to be a retake play. Good shot for Grat to open up. There's many more where that came from.
Oh, they'll molly him out of the ramp.
Yeah, Grat locked out.
Oh, another one. Man.
Just Molotovs everywhere for the side of Chaos.
It's like, oh, you wanted to play the game? Nah. 5 Molotovs. GG. Go away. Gratisfaction. With the big gun. His is not green. That's going to be holding on to the flank. He's got John G here as well. The timing's not great. Zeppa's there to keep everything all cushy for 100 Thieves. It's all on to Wrath in the 1v2, and JKS has got him pinned. Grat's on the bomb, and JKS locks in the kill. So with it, 100 Thieves going to get there first on the board. Now, Grat's got to make the run to go get the AWP, as he just nabs that defuse, and JKS is there to grab the AWP as well. Gratisfaction, a nice round from him there. I feel like with Grat, you either get someone who looks like he could be like the best AWP in NA, or just an AWP in NA. Like that's like the two Grats, right? And I love it whenever he shows up in a series, man. Like you really know about it. Like you really feel the impact he's able to have. And so him hitting the ground running early on here, I think that's a promising sign of things to come for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, nice that JKS is able to cover there as well. He got on the bomb with just second less than remaining, with no kit available either. Justin is the guy you want in that position to cover the defuse. Chaos, bit broken now. That anti-eco, or that eco damage done by JKS and Azza has had results. Chaos, despite the bomb plant, are buying up with Deagles. 1 AK on Leaf. John G's already B, but Jacob's come on rotation, and he's already got a crossfire with Liaz in the site as well. That might not be ascertained, known by Chaos, who will be splitting the ramp room into 2. Jacob waiting for contact. He's got the first. Teammate smoked off on the hell side. Jacob goes back for more, and he slaughters with 4 on the ramp room. No need for help. E-player dropped shortly after, and that's 100 Thieves finding a second round. The force buy of Chaos goes nowhere, and now they really are broken.
Yeah, good stuff by Jacob. Takes on a heavy burden there, and he does it with finesse. And still, over here on the side of Chaos, not like they've got a whole lot to work with. We're talking some Glocks and maybe a flash. And also a grenade that they're going to be able to take home with them as a souvenir.
Maybe an M4. Chaos buy it from the gift shop. Vanity. Might want to throw that over to someone with health, but no armor anyway for Chaos. Leaf's going to grab it, and back to the lobby they go. They could crunch ramp. It's only Liaz there to stop it. Looking at the hut right now, Chaos still holding, hoping for aggression. 100 Thieves not going to give them all too much more. We smoke on Squeaky. Flash into the A side. That was the one bit of util they had. Leaf going to look for openers. Wrath is gone. Leaf following up with a double, and that is great stuff. 3 on 2. Chaos trying to win their own eco round now with just Glocks and a missed shot for Grat. That could cost them everything. Liaz has to do the heavy lifting coming in from heaven, and Leaf has him on lock. Looking away as Liaz gets out into the rafters, but he doesn't know he's still on the site. Leaf walking with his back turned, and the gun is gone. This should be where the retake starts up, but Grat is low, and Vanity finishes the job. Another one-on-one on this A site. Liaz is losing time, but 1 health for Vanity. He could just smoke the bomb and stick it. Vanity might not be able to do all too much with this Glock in a smoke, and Liaz with a tap, faking it out the first time. He's losing time. Vanity's going to spam. Liaz hunts him. Vanity swapped Glocks. He needs to defuse. Liaz needs to stick it, and there's just no time. They get eco'd.
No, Vanity with 1 HP wins that round. Liaz had so many opportunities there to lock that one in, but Vanity just not giving the fight up. That was very, very well played. Like, he wasn't even looking for a kill. He knows he's only got the Glock, right? There's just not a hope in hell at 1 HP. But he just does everything he can to waste time off the clock.
The 1-on-2 Glock 1 HP,
1 HP,
win.
yeah.
That's ridiculous. Like, yeah, a stick in the smoke would have won the round immediately. But obviously, Liaz didn't know where he was coming from. Assumed the door, but Vanity hiding around the corner. Damn, this is a crazy game already. We're only 7 rounds in.
Oh, Grat tries to make the garage jump, but gets caught getting up there. Oh, that nade from Jacob is going to get the late trade onto Jonji. Legged by Grat in the earlier fight, so back into a 4-on-4. Chaos with a lot of players in Squeaky Door. Pretty much everyone here, and Azza has just looked away, but that might have saved his life inadvertently. Now he can help JKS. The smoke is down. Azza's going to run through and joins the herd. Only good for one. Zeppa going to try and get this bomb down, but his teammate is all the way outside, and so Zeppa, left to fight alone, falls short. It's Wrath, 1v2 over in main, smoke in it. And that's going to really make him have to work for this one. He does go through the smoke and has mopped up Jacob, but Liaz is already up on the rafters. Has the bomb inside of the site as well.
Yeah, he knows he's a ramp player. He's watching for that lobby push, the rotate, but Liaz actually got in when Jacob joined him, and that was never spotted by the player on the site. Wrath is going to have no idea. He's going to need some incredible shooting work here, but he's not even looking up. And Liaz shuts him down. Oh boy, scary stuff for 100 Thieves, but they get it nonetheless. And Chaos broken once more. Still a good T-side to start this map off. And hey, what's to say they can't win another Glock Eco? They've done it before. Gonna force it up. Mac 10s, Tech 9s, and a fast ramp play to start it off.
Ooh. Liaz. Jacob. Gonna have to try and do this solo. They're all around him. Azza rotating in is good for one, but Wrath is there to trade, and that's messy. That's gross. Vanity has just caught JKS going down the vent. Grat, though, opens up with the first man. Now they leave the bomb. They reposition back into double door and decon. Grat doesn't have armor either. And up against the M4 tech, that might be problematic. He looks like he's going to stick it. And there's the peek from Jonji. Chaos, they're going to nab that 5th round. They do it with the partial investment, and they're feeling pretty good about that. Liaz getting timing down towards ramp. Gets caught cycling utility. I think he thought that they just weren't going to push through the Molotov, and they did.
Yeah, he heard the smoke bloom, but maybe he thought they were a little further back. But no, they were just very much ahead of that one. Good spawns. And yeah, caught with the nade in hand. Clues in the name, Chaos. They love these chaotic rounds. They love these fast pistol forces. Honestly, why even buy rifles at this point? They're winning more ecos. 100 Thieves need to do the dirty right back, though. Deegs in their hands. Wrath getting tagged above silo. Molly's going to push Jacob very far back. Smoke inside of main, and Chaos have all the room to take these fights outside. That's what they're looking for. Nice shot for Jonji. Molly goes down secret right as I gets into position, so he's cut off for a few more seconds. Grat's moved in, and that's a good shot. Grat is having one of those days, maybe. But surely this is where he dies. Liaz does some more damage to Wrath, who's somehow still standing, and as has come up from lower, but that 5-7 is a fickle beast. Leaf takes him out, and Chaos, this anti-eco is looking pretty clean. Force buy goes nowhere for 100 Thieves, and it's just Liaz re-aggressing into the lobby.
Oh, he's got a chance to catch someone here, but he's missed every timing. And so just like that, they'll sneak this train down into B. Liaz arriving late through secret. The silent conga line, he doesn't even go down. So yeah, this is pretty much all said and done. Any hope of the flank finding anything out the window. And an AK save is going to be all Liaz gets away with here.
Yeah, we saw what that one AK can do, though. It can get dangerous, right? Jacob picked up one or saved one the other round, and that was one that 100 Thieves brought down to a 2-on-1, even as a picking up a rifle. Both of those players finding doubles, but Chaos's economy is starting to build on this T side, taking the AWP out of it, keeping 4 alive as well. It's a nice change, keeping things just that little bit cleaner.
To my understanding, Trace has worked on a little project.
Done a little something over here. We can see what we're working with. Now, we were taking a look at this one-on-one here with Liaz and Vanity. Now, Vanity at 1 HP. This all starts to unravel. It all starts to unfold right about here. Of course, he gets this kill on the player in Mini right away. That player's gone. So you can go ahead and remove that idea from your brains. Now, for Vanity, he just kind of tucks in. He hangs out. He does it proper. He doesn't have to do anything. He just sits here on 1 HP, albeit you're not going to try to do anything heroic. Pulls out just enough of a fight of Liaz and ultimately wins the round on 1 HP. So good stuff on him and really well played.
Yeah, as Liaz went to check the hut there, Vanity starts shooting at him, and that just gets him away from the bomb. Baited off by the shots, Vanity runs away. But yeah, Chaos. Clean anti-eco is what they're looking for. Only one gun. It's on Liaz. Spotted towards the ramp room. Chaos just dropped B. For the molly, just keeping this AK trapped for the time being. The B site is Chaos's, and probably the round as well, by the looks of things. Liaz might even consider saving again, using his teammates as bodyguards. And not really the end of the world for 100 Thieves. They're coming back in with guns in the follow-up, but Chaos building one hell of a T side is what we come to expect on Nuke.
Yeah, for Chaos, this is the step in the right direction in this series, starting up 7-0, or 7-3 rather. Just made that 0 up out of nowhere. It's not even a factor here at all whatsoever, Harry.
Yeah, man. Sorry for putting that idea in your head, Trace.
It is your fault, after all.
Well, I'll tell you what. Maybe this gets exciting again, because Grat's got the AWP. And you know what that means, right? We get to see something go down over here outside, and that's always exciting, but maybe not if Chaos have anything to say. Liaz at ramp again, and this time he's not getting caught with nades out. He does open up with one. Grat on the rotate. Ooh. That shot misses. The aim punch sends his aim flying, and the AWP is gone. Ramp room taken, but Chaos aren't going to drop B with this control. They know that them getting this area of the map has already caused enough chaos. Ironically, to the side of 100 Thieves rotations. They've got 2 down on B now, and this A site, where they've had to shuffle players around, is now looking pretty tempted.
Oh, Vanity, he's joined by the bomb now. It's not info that Jacob has, but he actually gets out alive as the Molotov comes into main, conceding the A site. JKS deals with the lurker, and that's 100 Thieves up for a heaven retake. But we know that position, as valuable as it is not the best place to be coming out from. There's so many angles to clear, and Chaos have already established post plants. AWP in main. Vanity got to deal with outside control. There's a shot. There's another player there, though. Liaz dead as they're coming in at the same time. Vanity's dropped vents. There's players at rafters and hut roof. It's a stack on this top site, and 100 Thieves can't get back in. Gonna have to be a save for JKS. He might get some kills on the way out, but he's just turned around. They're all around him, and Zeppa's gonna trade. This is a great T-side right now for Chaos, and 100 Thieves rotating lower after they lose the ramp room, as you say, Harry, but it's not that B play. It's the backup into lobby. Good call for Chaos, and 100 Thieves fall for it. Hook, line, and sinker.
Hook, line, and stinker. I've somehow managed to wrap myself around chair multiple times.
Oh, yeah, no, I've been there, Trace.
Having not stood up one time, not sure how that's possible, but...
Mag is out.
Yes, and where is Jacob taking it? That's the big question. The Mag Daddy. Vanity opens the round up. Grat, he loves taking these fights, trying to get to the top of Garage, but don't really have much of a reason as to why just yet. But Jacob, with a little juicy purchase.
See the nades they're throwing, though. They probably want to take this garage control. They've smoked main in blue, and they've mollied secret. That doesn't hint that they're going down, at least not yet. Jonji will be pushing in through, and the rest of them, yeah, dropping eventually. Jacob now in a prime time position. Az is still outside and can confirm that no one's wrapping A. Jacob needs to have his wits about him, and his trigger finger ready. Oh. That's a 2-for-1. Oh my, both headshots. Back in with some more damage. The pistol's out, and Raph will finally get his vengeance, but comes at a cost. And Jacob, he makes his money right back on that mag.
Oh, and the tap down of the CZ. It's all onto Raph in the 1v2. But this guy's been looking to prove himself. He's had a good game thus far. Can he find any more here? A clutch. That would be something spectacular for Chaos. Now, holding close is JKS. He's retrieved an AK as well, and Raph has no idea. Oh. There's the swing. 4 on the board for 100 Thieves. And the one question on everyone's mind, where was the Mag 7 sound?
Yeah, it was just, yeah, too brutal. They cut it out.
I'll do it. There you go. Oh, that was pretty good.
Grossly accurate, sadly.
Grossly, yes.
Grossly.
Accurate? Perhaps not.
2-for-1, though. That's not every day you see that. Make some money. And wins an eco. I feel like we've had more eco wins than buy wins in this game already from both teams now. Back to the lobby for Chaos. No more of this outside control for now. Throwing nades into the door. Aggressing on ramp is Grat. Yeah, he's got armor this time behind it. That was his problem last time. He got aim punched on Hell. As a spam in the smoke, but a reload coming through. He gets mollied. Oh dear. Down the vent they go. That Molotov at least buys time as Azza is looking at the hut, looking away, just trying to escape. Liaz is already on rotation in B. Not in the site, but in secret. Can he stop the bomb? No. It's behind Silo. Would have been available with no cover as Jonji is at the back of the site watching ramp. Azza getting stalled on a rotate by that Molotov into the vent. Liaz does open up on lower, and now the retake is on.
Yeah, 2 arriving very, very late as secret, and Az has seen one at least, and now Leaf surprisingly Az, but now he's going to know about that second guy as well. That's a lot of info, but there's very little time left for 100 Thieves. They're in a 5-on-3, but they've got to pick up the pace here. Jonji holding down the site. Good for one more. They're on the bomb. They are defusing, but they don't have kits. And oh dear, Wrath with the double. They're sticking it. And Vanity with the swing, but Azza is there. Still not enough time regardless, and everyone in the server dies. Now that is a little bit awkward for 100 Thieves.
Yes.
They had such an advantage. They had all the info. They knew where the majority of players were, but they stall out the ramp retake. They spend so much time making sure everyone's on the same page that by the time they get into that site, it doesn't matter how many players they've got to the good.
Yeah, great stalling for Chaos, right? Wrath like Molly's vent as well, which slows Azza down on his B rotate. He tries to fight outside. He misses the timing. His 2 comes secret. It feels like communication like there, Liaz. It took a second for someone to tell him that there were 2 players coming down secret. He killed the first, and then he goes back with the nade. Pace switched right back up, though, for Chaos on this anti-eco. They don't want to drop it, and they're going to go fast. 2 guns in this round. One of them already gone, and it's all relying on Azza and Liaz. This has slipped through the fingers of the Thieves in an instant. Chaos running the show. Vanity running a Glock armor. I don't know where his gun's gotten to, but maybe he'll find it. On a hell of a showing for Chaos, especially considering the roster woes we've already been talking about and the recent results that have been good for the Thieves. 2nd place in EPL. Ooh, as this is getting dicey, Vanity's wrapping, and he will get the kill. So Chaos killing everyone, and no save guns. Not the end of the world, right? Like, the buy is here regardless. That was the only reason they bought 2 guns, is because it was second last round of the half, and they had 2 players with extra cash. Everyone can afford here, so it's fine for 100 Thieves. But I say fine, 4-10 right now, far from perfect. And even Chaos calling out a pause, really trying to get everything they can, bleed out an 11th round off of this T side. Look at the streaks as well. We talk about the money and the eco wins, mostly, yeah, in favor of Chaos. But 100 Thieves only once able to get back-to-back rounds. That's a real problem if you're trying to build up your CT economy. And as a result, we've just seen all these pistol rounds. Sometimes work, often not. And only 1 kit in this one. That's also been a bit of an undoing on these retakes. 2 rounds losing to time, or at least the bomb exploding. Chaos a little bit late out of spawn. The Bison's in as well, yep. Swapped out. Oh, have some faith.
I don't know how you accidentally buy that one up, but they did. And now it's back in spawn as a backup. The backup Bison.
Yeah.
We all know it. We all love it. But we rarely get to use it. And Chaos over here in the lobby with a slow round. They've been very, very good at keeping the pace change. Like, you know, if you're 100 Thieves, you don't know whether or not the first volley of util is the commitment or if it's these guys just stalling it out. And that's kind of forced 100 Thieves to use a lot of their utility on nothing more than a fake. And then it feels like the rounds that they've tried to hold on to it, well, those have been the ones that Chaos have accelerated.
Yeah, trying something different outside, putting Jacob behind the box. Still Liaz on the ramp room, able to drop very quick. He's already postured on the lower level, as you can see on the mini-map, but swapping between the two. Hot Molly will push Azza back, and psych, it misses. Exploding in the air. Not what you want on this A-side attack, but something that Chaos should have been able to calm, right? Players close will hear the fact that that exploded, and there's no flames burning. And so they've got to be a lot more wary of that position as Azza still sits there, rather. Liaz spotting ramp, and Wrath does give him a look in, but it's this door rush once again. Not down vent this time. They look like they want the A site, and it won't get given for free. Lots of damage done by Grat, who looks to follow up with the kills with the goods. Wrapped from main is Vanity in a clutch, but we know what he can do. It's not this time around. Nonetheless, good half for Chaos. 10 T-side rounds in this first half. Let's see if they can keep it up and take the first map of the series after the break.
Been a while, yeah. Safe to say over a year. Still it feels like I saw you every day. Tired of hanging around the ones that always need an explanation. I don't need to every day. Explain myself, don't hold it against me if I'm somewhere else. Put all the masks that I had on the shelf. Wish I could stay, but it's bad for my head. Something's coming. I wanna be everything I thought that I can never be. Build me up, ease my peace. Figure out all the parts that made me. Used to feel like I belonged to a certain place or a town. Feeling safe, feeling sound when I'm still around. But there's something in the distance. I wanna know what it's like. Don't worry, I'm still with you all the time. explain myself. Don't hold it against me if I'm somewhere else. Put all the masks that I had on the shelf. Wish I could stay, but it's bad for my head. Something's coming. I wanna be everything I thought that I could be. Build me up. These my fears. Figured out by all the parts that made me. Something's coming. I wanna be everything I thought that I could be. Build me up. These my fears. Figured out by all the parts that made me. Go to hell and back just to feel the fire.
Intel Extreme Masters New York 2020 online. You know it, you see it, you love it. We love it too, and that's why we're sitting back and we're watching chaos. We're on the board right now, currently up in the series. We're on Nuke, and we don't look to be stopping anytime soon. Looks like 100 Thieves might just have a little bit of fight back in them. Now, we're going to look at the skybox here real quick and just kind of quickly look at what happened and how this all kind of transpired in such a negative way. Things really did fall apart. 100 Thieves have the proper utility out here, as you can see over the top of Squeaky. That does eventually fade, which actually allows Chaos to set themselves up with their own smokes. Little did they know what happens there. A Molotov gets straight dropped on your junk. And that, my friends, was the undoing. We see that last round of the first half go in the way of the 100 Thieves. Now we're back at it again with the pistol round.
Odds tightening up now as well. Chaos giving us something to talk about in this T side. One hell of a showing. 100 Thieves going to have to beat it, though. JKS outside on his own with a P250. Back to the lobby with the rest of them. And they're looking at the ramp room right now. It's only Zeppa there holding off. John G and Heaven might be able to fast rotate, but right now occupied outside by JKS's pistol. Zeppa holding passive. He peeks back in, but they jump and he gets flashed out. Probably got to respect him and let him drop B, but he takes one with him and going back for more fight. Zeppa, great shots, 2 kills. Leaf follows up. He's already in that B bomb site into the plant. Getting punched in. Leaf looking to deny the round though. Asa may have made the money, but getting nothing more is looking like what's going to happen. Chaos with a clean pistol round there. Zeppa with 3, Leaf with 2. The young guns show up. John G really just rubbing it in.
I mean, at this point, if you're a 100 Thieves fan, if you're watching this game, at what point are you just like, yikes, this isn't good. This isn't a good look. This isn't a good feel. This isn't good.
I'd say now is probably a good time, Trace.
I feel like that mindset came in as soon as you lose the 1v1 to the 1 HP Glock. Like,
Yeah, that's probably a little bit underwhelming.
Vanity as well, coming in with an AWP into the second round.
Yeah, that's BM.
Oof. What's he going to be able to do here?
Always a risky one versus pistols, but 100 Thieves are forced in, and so that makes this gun even more viable against like Galils. You're not going to get one bulleted.
That's what you think, right? But then you got Jacob here who's going to try and prove you wrong, Hugo.
Can't one bullet with a Galil.
Nah. You can to Zeppa.
Yeah, sure. He's not here though, Harry. What are you going to say about that?
Yeah, that's why they call you Pugo. Because you smell.
Got me there, Trace.
Wow, dude. Oh, the MP9. But John G also here with an MP9. And how on earth have they gotten away with 2? Vanity's even rotated in with that AWP. And Liaz trying to find something, anything with the Deagle. Gratisfaction wrapping outside, but Vanity is 1 step ahead. And Liaz is dead. It's 12 on the board for Chaos. The 4 spy only getting 2 kills for 100 Thieves. Likely just going to have to be the eco here. That gives 13 over to the Chaos Esports Club.
Yeah, it's going to dig quite the hole right now for the Thieves. They're going to get only really 1 proper rifle round in this T-half, assuming they keep losing, right? And that's a scary situation to be in. A near flawless comeback needed. And not a lot telling us that that's the reality of the situation, or that that's at all attainable. Let's see if the Thieves can prove us wrong. Back outside with the pistols. Needs to go deep. Jonji gets pushed back. He's still got a Molotov to throw down red, but he's going to spot Grat jumping in the smoke, and Vanity's here with the AWP as well. Was seen in the previous round, finding Grat outside. So 100 Thieves know to be cautious. Jacob above Silo, and Liaz behind red. Coming up from Secret is another player as well. Jonji, these should be, well, I was going to say 3 kills, but he is low. Just got to keep that in mind. Not going to get flashed into a peak, just got to be patient right now. There's the flash for Vanity. Jonji going in and doing damage to Liaz. 1 HP and finished off by the rifle. It's not going to get easier here for 100 Thieves. They are deep in the woods. They are lost. Up the creek without a paddle. And the nade even sends them back as well. It's 1 man and 1 man only. JKS on the ramp.
You literally saw Jacob like lose half a foot in height to that nade. Gets absolutely obliterated. And JKS now with the play of a lifetime. Sitting in the ramp corner, hoping that some overzealous guy from the other side runs into his crosshair, but that's not going to happen. Leaf will come his way. Feigns it out with the little jump up through the ladder. 13 on the board for Chaos. And we will have these MP9s brought forward into a bonus round on Leaf. Leaf, not with the TH. Leaf.
Unleash the beast.
And Mr. Jonathan G.
Isn't that Jonathan J?
No, because it's John G. You know, that'll do.
Yeah, I guess you got me there. Yeah, this is a great game for Chaos, man. 100 Thieves is so inconsistent right now, it feels like, in some of these matches. Like, just days ago, they were able to beat FURIA 2-0, taking them down on Nuke as well with 8 rounds either half. Like, a really good T-side in that game. It's just so hard to know what you're getting when the Thieves show up in the server, and recent coach loss as well. We know that always hits them hard. Think back to like that time when they were doing really well in like Star Series events, and they had Kassad, and then Kassad leaves, and then they bomb for a couple of events, and then Kassad comes back and they look really good. Like, yeah, I think having that guy there, you know, over the shoulder, leaning over, saying, guys, maybe take a timeout, and assisting in the prep and lead up to a match is so important for this team, because without a coach, yeah, it can get problematic. Holding lobby though, and Chaos maybe a bit too aggressive for their own good. Nice shots for Zeppa. I say it and he flips it on his head. He knows Liaz is above, caught on the ladder, and Liaz is dead in the water. It's a 2-on-2. How have Chaos turned this around? I don't know. And they're about to shut it down. John G v Jacob up in the heaven with the AWP. Jacob knows.
Yeah, he tries to get himself out with the smoke. That does get him in, and he is low. Taking the fight versus John G. Has to go back and get this bomb. Doesn't want to leave himself with no time to play with, because right now that is his only ally. Minute left on the clock, and oh, John G is pushed to this smoke. He's going to hear the drop down, and he is right behind Jacob. A lot closer than Jacob is going to be ready for. Can't door closed, but John G running, Deagle out, and there's the kill. That was a 5-on-2. Where Chaos won it out, and this is going to take like another like 40 seconds. Yeah. John G loves a body spam.
This is just brutal. He's
I bet he'll like
get
stop
off the bomb,
defuse and do it again, because you know what John G's like. But
just spamming the defuse noise. Yeah, I mean, that was unbelievable for Zeppa, right? Like, Chaos just crunch on lobby. 100 Thieves win all the fights. Zeppa comes into door late, kills 3. Liaz is messing around on the ladder. Liaz is falling off the ladder. What's going on there? I'm a bit lost.
I don't know what it is as well. Like Zeppa, right? Like great individual, but my word, like there is just something about Nuke that seems to like really hit home with this guy. Like it feels like he's always topping the charts for Chaos on this map. Like without fail.
Yeah. Great round for Chaos, 14-5. Desperation buy for 100 Thieves. They got guns at least. JKS spam through the smoke. Does return the favor a bit to John G. They can get down the vent if they want. Deep Molotov, that's going to push them forward into the spray, and a trade for Wrath, so it's not all in vain. 4-on-3 for Chaos. Resmoke on the door as well, saying no to 100 Thieves. They have to go back towards the ramp. Through the Molotov, Liaz, crucial entry there as that's opened up the B bomb site. Fast rotate for Zeppa. He's already down in the doorway, but 100 Thieves have B. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Surely not.
It's all on Jacob. Does get it down to a 1v2. I'm now getting planted as well. Wrath having to rotate down through the vent. Leaves Zeppa here in a 1v1 temporarily versus Jacob. Wrath is going to rotate to his position so they can move in together, which means Jacob's not going to be faced with two 1v1s. They are both swinging this one together. Jacob on the rafters, in with the first, and he's doing the damage, but Wrath is there dancing around to cement 15 for Chaos.
Rathers are good as well, right? Like, I imagine the Chaos don't really have a problem with the stand-ins as we've pushed that idea of so many players joining and leaving this team in 2020 alone. But yeah, Wrath holding his own. We know he's a capable player. He's showing it right now. He's not giving away kills. He's not a weakness or a liability for Chaos. He's getting crucial trades, winning that one-on-one as well there. And 15-5, this is beautiful work for Chaos.
So you want to talk about vulnerabilities? I mean, well, over at the 100 Thieves, they've shown that. That's how you end up at 15-5. And I just, you know, I'm looking at you two and I'm thinking, what is the vulnerability for the 100 Thieves right now? Where's the weak spot, Harry? Or who?
Man, at this point, they're just getting outplayed like Jonji, like aggressing outside. You know, like 100 Thieves, they're trying a lot of ideas here. Like they're throwing a lot at this game, just trying to, you know, like hoping that something sticks. And Chaos, they're just winning so many of these gunfights. You're like constantly a man down if you're 100 Thieves. And even when you've had man advantages, Chaos have just had like one individual, normally someone like Zeppa, to pop off and put it back in their advantage. So now like this just falls into a standard A play. They do get out through the hut. Liaz does give them the opener. And this was the right site to hedge your bets on. As there was only that one man here to keep an eye on it. Now they also spot a player in the vent. That's Leaf. 2 into heaven for Chaos on this retake.
Could it be a 100 Thieves round?
Be their first in the half, if so. They've been gunning for one to keep this map alive. There's the spray for JKS. He sees another. Grap finishes the job, and JKS will shut it down. It's about time the Thieves find a T-side appearance here in this second half. But Chaos, they've got another 9 opportunities to close this map out. Obviously, don't want to let it get too close to start to give these Ts a bit more confidence. As right now, I imagine that's lacking at this kind of scoreline. But the money isn't great, so Chaos, they may as well just force, really. Like, you've got players so low on cash that it would be justifiable. And yeah, pistols, armor, a chance to win. Vanity on the AWP, he had 7 grand. So yeah, I like the buy. It's like very FURIA-esque, where Art always buys AWPs on ecos.
Respect.
Vanity gonna give it a go. The rest of Chaos pushing outside, and oh no, not like this. Can't be how it falls apart. Trade for Grat. Jacob above Silo does shut down Zeppa, and it's a 2-on-3.
Yeah, Wrath and Vanity, these two played a much more measured game in this round. Wrath waiting, give it a peek, and now they know he's here. There's more bodies outside that perhaps he's ready for. Ooh. There's one with the Deagle, looking for another, but Liaz is there to trade. It's left onto Vanity, who's preemptively rotated down to B with this AWP. Now, this is where things can get a little bit tricky. 100 Thieves, they don't know about this AWP. All they've seen so far is pistols. This could come as a bit of a nasty surprise. And Vanity trying to become the gremlin, trying to become the man you fear in the nighttime. But the first shot misses, so does the follow-up, and Gratisfaction is there. Gets the free upgrade onto the AWP.
You know, there's that whole like yelling at the end. Oh my God, he's here at the site! Right as you go to plant. Yeah, that was a real shot at it. 2 real shots at it.
I like to try for Vanity. Not the best position for the AWP, but he's trying to be unorthodox, right? He's trying to do the last thing they expect, and he's right in that. Grat's not ready with the bomb in hand, but unless he hit the immediate shot, it was never going to go his way. Quick kill for Grat, and 100 Thieves do deal with the force buy. One more eco here for Chaos, and hey, with the kills they put up in that round, can't count them out here either. Neither can 100 Thieves. Need to have their wits about them, but a free AWP gifted to Grat as he holds inside of the door.
Yeah, Zeppa on 24 frags for himself. Just himself. Leading the pack over here for Chaos. Ain't nobody leading nobody nowhere except Jacob right in front of the Deagle of Jonji.
Sure, he just dropped an NS in chat as well. Just got D'd off Silo from Secret. Crikey. As is crawling down B, Leaf is here. 5-7 in hand. Will he check the corner? Looks likely. Lovely stuff. 100 Thieves with a path into B. Well, that forced rotations now, as they still have 3 inside a lobby with that bomb outside as well. Chaos aren't moving much yet. They've only seen one man, as they're going to smoke main, coming back up from secret and clearing the outside. Makes it pretty clear that this is a top or lower stack. And Chaos are giving away the info, right? They're taking these fights. They will lose another player. Zepp has been spotted in main, hiding by the Molotov as a wrapping heaven. Jonji coming in from below. This position for Azza should be able to win the round for 100 Thieves, but Jonji's come outside to deal with it. Now they know it's hitting A. Vanity should be ready. He's got the dig out, spamming a lot of damage, and he's done one. It's going to be a round for Chaos. Surely not. JKS in a 1-on-3, and a final bullet tap back to the Glock, giving it a go. Vanity's close, but he's going to hit the wall back.